What's up, guys? So I know what you're thinking. Conrad, first rule of making a YouTube channel is posting YouTube videos, and I know I will abide by that from now on. So, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet were revealed about 2 months ago, and we haven't gotten any information since. And a lot of fans have hypothesized that a Pokemon Direct or new trailer is coming in May. And it is May. It is the middle of May right now, and not much has been happening. So in order to prepare ourselves for when the next trailer drops, because, you know, I didn't really get in on the hype season right when it started, so I'm using this as an opportunity to do it now. Let's take a look at the reveal trailers, maybe look for some secrets, some Easter eggs, and we're going to look at the website, and we're going to find out all the information that we know so far about the games. So immediately we have arriving in late 2022. The release date schedule of all the other Pokemon games has been like a Friday in the middle of November. So I assume that's what we're getting this time as well. Watching the trailer. So the room that the guy from the trailer walks into is obviously filled with Easter eggs and homages to the fact that the region's based on Spain and Portugal. So I don't really need to go into detail on that. Let's just get into the game. Now pay attention to the 5 words at the bottom of the screen. Game footage is not final, okay? It looks like shit. It looks like shit. The game looks terrible. The graphics look very Wii-like. Even that's generous. It's like a GameCube game. It almost looks like Pokemon Coliseum. I mean, what is that? Frame rate, man. But one thing is we seem to have a little bit more quality on the models of the Pokemon, a little bit more texture. People like freaked out about the fact that Seviper has scales now. I think Pokemon fans are just so starved of any sort of improvement from Game Freak that they'll just take anything at this point. They're like, yes, it has scales! Oh my god, the shadows are improved! I will give it to them. The Pokemon do look a lot more lifelike. Basically, I think what happened was they made the 3D models with a very cartoony aesthetic in mind, and it worked with X and Y, and it worked with something like Pokemon Let's Go, but when you just kind of chuck them into the realistic aesthetic of Sword and Shield, they look out of place. So it seems that in this game, they have more successfully melded the art style and made a cohesive style. Okay, one thing, this like Plaza with all the types around a thing. The same thing happened with Legends Arceus, where when it was revealed, Jubilife Village had no people in it, and everybody got really up in arms about the fact that it looked bare and unfinished, and there were no people walking around. And the same thing happened here, but I think now people know what to expect. We know that they're gonna fill it with people. I just hope that they're walking around like with something to do, and they're not just standing. Because if there's just like 8 people standing scattered throughout this thing, I will be very disappointed. Now here's the main character. I am not a fan. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter what the trainer character looks like. Now here's one observation that I think is interesting. So, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, orange, grape. People are speculating that there will be a legendary based on an orange and a legendary based on a grape. I think that would be awesome. So there's the starters. Which starter do you like the best? Comment down below in the comments section. I like Quaxley. I think that I will have the most fun playing with Quaxley. A little out of it right now. So we've had a look at the trailer. Let's take a leisurely stroll through the website now. The Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games, the newest chapters in the Pokemon series, are coming to Switch later this year. With these new titles, the Pokemon series takes a new evolutionary step, allowing you to explore freely in a richly expressed Open world! I've always thought that Pokemon would work best in an open world game instead of the linear RPG style that they've been sticking with since Pokemon Red and Blue. This is something I feel very strongly about. I think this is the best decision they've made, and it's what they did a little experiment with the wild area, making it a open world area, and they did a lot of experimentation with Pokemon Legends Arceus, but that's not open world. That's got a little hub world, and you go to different open areas. That's completely different from an open world game. You know, that's no Breath of the Wild. That's more like Monster Hunter. So we have these pictures from the trailers. A battle taking place just on a path. Various towns blend seamlessly into the wilderness with no borders. You'll be able to see the Pokemon of this region in the skies, in the seas, in the forests, on the streets, all over. You'll be able to experience the true joy of the Pokemon series, battling against wild Pokemon in order to catch them, now in an open world game that players of any age can enjoy. So it seems they're really hammering home that this is an open world game, so that's very exciting. I wonder how linear the story will be then, because Breath of the Wild, I mean, obviously I'm going to be comparing it to Breath of the Wild a lot. Breath of the Wild's story, you could progress through the story at any pace because of the nature of the combat in that game. But Pokemon, how will they scale levels so that people don't just way over level themselves getting distracted with side quests and then they just blow right through the story? Or will there be a story at all? Find out. Okay. Meet the first partner Pokemon. The 3 Pokemon from which you'll be able to choose your first partner are Sprigatito. It's the capricious, attention-seeking grass cat Pokemon. I think I'm gonna do a whole separate video speculating on their evolutions, so I'm not gonna go into detail about my thoughts right now. So Fuecoco, the laid-back fire croc Pokemon that does things at its own pace, just like me reading. Quaxley is 1'8", so it's considerably taller than the other two. Sprigatito's kind of short for its stat, the way it's drawn. They're drawn all the same height, actually. So why is Quaxley so much taller? That doesn't make any sense. It's 13.4 pounds, so that's actually quite dense for a bird. The earnest and tidy duckling Pokemon. That's what I like about it, is he's very uptight. How will you meet these 3, and what sorts of Pokemon are they? It's a good question. Introducing the main characters. Now, the main characters look like dolls, and that's controversial, apparently. As one of the main characters, you'll set off on your adventure. Your outfit will vary depending on whether you play Pokemon Scarlet or Pokemon Violet. Who knows what kind of story awaits you? I don't know which one I prefer. I guess I prefer Pokemon Scarlet to Pokemon Violet. And our final 2 pictures on the website are this picture of the male main character from Pokemon Violet and the female character from Pokemon Scarlet. That's all the information we know right now. I'll make more speculatory videos on this, but I'd say you're all caught up and prepared for when the next trailer drops, and I can react to it and you can watch me pick it apart. Subscribe for more videos. There will be more videos, and I will see you in the next videos.